be energy. Yeah!
Hello guys, I'm Julia.
Hi, I'm Has, and welcome to another episode of The Phone Call. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, you guys.
Yay!
If you're celebrating it, and if you're from Canada or US, I don't know if any other country celebrates Thanksgiving.
I like to eat turkey.
Yes, I like to go to Turkey and eat a turkey and
But I don't think turkey eats turkey.
What do they eat? Pork?
No, they don't eat that also.
Why not?
They eat chicken, I guess. Anyways.
Wait, can we just talk about the fact that why are so many families being like, any religions in particular, be like, it's not good to eat pork, but it's okay to eat chicken. It's not a sin to eat chicken, but it's a sin to eat pork.
Okay, I don't know about
Even
this.
my family does it. I'm like, guys, a chicken is also an animal. When did the chicken not become an animal?
True, I mean, fish, beef, any animal is an animal. And of course, they have a life. And
we are eating.
I don't get that concept either. Like in Buddhism, they say you shouldn't eat beef.
They say not to even eat pussy.
And Islam, they say not to eat pork. I mean, animals are animals. Everyone has a life, even the tiniest mosquito or the tiniest ant. So I don't understand the concept of... There are people who would eat, saying, I don't eat beef, but I will have some curry, some gravy.
What's the difference?
People do this. I honestly...
It's very nonsensical, and also, well, speaking of nonsense, family drama can happen a lot during Thanksgiving. We don't particularly celebrate Thanksgiving because it's not a thing in Italy, but we can relate to family drama.
Yes.
A lot, unfortunately. So,
I mean, I watch a lot of American movies. We all do, right? And we see
there's
people...
always a Thanksgiving dinner.
Some part, or if it's the part of the time, yes. And I obviously, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's such a nice thing. You can gather around with your family. It's the same thing. It's like pre-Christmas. I used to always say, why can't our families be like this? Practically an American dream kind of situation when you just see, but the behind the scenes.
Yeah, the drama is real, babes.
And then I'm like, okay, we are the same.
Yeah, every family is very toxic in their own way. If they say that they are not toxic, that's the most toxic family ever.
True.
So it really is weird. Did you see that American news where a guy fucked a turkey, like a raw turkey, and then sold it to a family? So his cum was inside the turkey, and they got a refund for what I remember. I could be totally bullshitting out of my ass, but I saw it on TikTok, so I think it's real.
Okay, now I don't want to go to America.
We can't go. We will be shot to death.
Yeah, okay. That being the reason, I would never eat turkey in this case. Now when I see turkey, this story will pop out, and no.
I mean, everybody just needs to get a load off, so... Anyways, why don't we go for our first story? So anyways, if you couldn't tell, the stories that we are going to read are going to have a Thanksgiving theme.
Yes.
Anyways, so... why don't you start, Julia?
My first story is about am I overreacting by not going to Thanksgiving? Okay. Am I overreacting by not going to Thanksgiving? So this person have initially put photos of the screen, of the chat. The screen? The fuck? Sorry. The chat with the family.
The screenshots of
I forgot the short part. Anyways, the screenshots with the family. I think it's the grandmother. She did mention something about it, but let's see. Anyways, here we go. Hi, sweetie. I'm so sorry to take so long getting back to you. Papa and I were fighting off a bug, and believe it or not, he's still affected by it. Shocking! Regarding Thanksgiving, we are planning on it being at our house. But because this is a transition we are all going through, we are requesting it just be family this year. I hope BF, boyfriend, okay, BF understands. We love you and are looking forward to spending time with you. Heart. Moving on. And she replies, hey, can you elaborate on that reasoning behind that decision? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Reply, BF. This is to the boyfriend or anything, but she has censored that part. This has been a difficult time for the whole family, a time when we need things absolutely drama free, a peaceful, quiet gathering. I'm asking you to honor that. If you feel offended, I'm so sorry, sweetie, because it's not meant to hurt you, but to give our family what it needs. And then she replied, okay, well, I appreciate the explanation. I hope you guys have a good time. Okay, she said it. So, some context is required. So, here, my parents are in the middle of getting a divorce. Me, 22F, and my boyfriend, 23F, have been dating since April of 2023 and living together since 2024 Feb. He has met my entire family, including my parental grandparents, in this situation. My boyfriend's not from the area and has no family in the state. My parental side of the family is very religious and very conservative and very not happy with me living with my boyfriend. So, short story is I received the text from my grandmother today basically saying that my boyfriend is not welcome at Thanksgiving because of the transition period. My family is in due to my parents' divorce. So, I'm not going. I was already on the fence about going and this sealed it. Am I overreacting?
No.
There's a comment.
Yeah, I want to hear everything.
Unless your parents have experienced drama with your BF, I don't see why he can't come. I'd say you're not overreacting. Another one. I think she have replied. What if you don't want family drama, adding people to buffer and bring non-family related things to talk about feels like it would be helpful. Secondly, I feel like people would be more reserved and less likely to argue with non-family members present.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So they don't consider him family at all yet.
No, they have this guy have met the family, everything.
They are living together, so it means that they are probably a serious relationship.
I'm pretty sure this guy is not American.
Could be.
This is why the indifference towards him.
Because they said that he's not from the area, but she did not mention if he's from America or not.
None of the family members are even living in states.
Hmm.
So which means he got to be someone out of another nationality.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. So I can understand. I wanted to say straight up racist.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah.
But it is very interesting. But I think that comment actually summarized it really well. Because I think it's grandma, right?
The grandma also messaged and said, okay, no.
No, who was the one who actually initially
That was the mother.
The mother, okay. The mother definitely knows that something's going to go down during the Thanksgiving. And they just did not want an outsider being part of the Thanksgiving to hear everything out.
Probably.
So, I am sure.
That something is going on. Okay, even if the mother thought about that, okay, whether they are planning on having a big damn fight during the Thanksgiving dinner, but you can't pick and choose like that. It was like, you can come. No, you can't. You can come. That's not very nice.
That's not a family.
That's not a family. Plus, okay, definitely for your family, you wouldn't do that, right?
Yeah.
That's what you say if you're a nice person. Okay, you say, oh, you can't pick and choose. Family is family. You all are invited. But what's with the indifference for other people? Aren't they part of the family?
Exactly.
It's just, that's sad in that kind of way. But this is pretty normal for Thanksgiving, apparently.
Yeah. That's not very Thanksgiving.
It literally rips out the entire
Yeah.
meaning out of it when these kind of things happen, and what we see is like only the happy moments, and we don't see the
We only see the
behind the
group
scene.
pictures on Facebook. We don't see the
Talk
drama
about
behind
it.
it.
So
But honestly, I also want to be the devil's advocate for a minute and be like, did the boyfriend do anything to the family?
could be.
Is the boyfriend a nightmare to be with? Is he somebody who starts argument out of nowhere? Because there was this one person, another Reddit story, where this person would always piss themselves because it was a humiliation kink. He wanted to get off by the fact that everybody knew the fact that he got like pissed on himself, and that turned him on. But the wife told everybody else that this is a medical condition and he cannot control it, which is not true. So the sister of the wife said he's not invited to the family the wedding, her wedding, because well, I cannot control this thing. If what if he pisses on himself and then it's going to ruin my day? And then there was a whole argument between the bride and the
And the
sister.
sister.
But the sister was like full balls to the wall, being like, "No, it's a medical condition," which it is not. Even the wife knows about it. The wife made the post,
Wow.
so
That's a whole nother. I mean, these are the type of dramas. Like, and I think our dramas are like entirely like big thing. But looking
No.
at this, like ours are like overrated in this case.
like that's the thing. Like if you think about it from other people's perspective, they probably be like, "Wow, this is what you are worried about." So that goes to show that for you it might be a small problem, but for other people it might be a big
Yeah.
problem. It all depends on your circumstances.
That's so true. That is so true. The
Anyway.
situationship.
Yes. Let's go to the next story.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was posted to Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
And it was posted 4 years ago. And this post is actually deleted now.
Oh. Okay.
Am I the asshole for banning my sister-in-law from my house when I'm hosting Thanksgiving this year because she embarrassed me at my housewarming party?
Go on.
And the rating it got was everyone sucks. My mother-in-law and I didn't get along. But I'm really proud to say that we called a ceasefire for the sake of my husband. I know this might sound selfish, but it took blood, sweat and tears for us to be even in the same room. My mother-in-law did some awful things to me and it took a lot of work to forgive her. I also did some things that I'm not proud of, but at some point I realized that I'm just hurting my husband. Mother-in-law was an absolute monster at our wedding. She made planning a nightmare, embarrassed me at my bridal shower, and was something that could be passing as a wedding gown. Right after the wedding, we had a financial setback and had to stay with my mother-in-law. I know this is petty and I'm not defending it, but I was still pissed about my wedding. Mother-in-law was seeing some guy and demanded we hide ourselves away whenever he came over. She really liked this guy. Cooked a fancy dinner, spent about an hour getting ready. So I messed with the dinner she made and poured some flour on her when the doorbell rang. Again, I'm not defending it, but at the time we were in this awful war mindset. Yeah, mother-in-law kicked us out after that stunt. Eventually though, I grew up and reached out to make peace. That was 2 years ago. Mother-in-law is still with that guy and now they are getting married in January. I have apologized to her. She's never going to apologize to me, but we made our peace. We recently bought our first house and hosted a big dinner party. I'm also hosting Thanksgiving this year. Mother-in-law said that I could have it because it's the worst holiday, and hey, that's a start. Everyone knows how excited I am about finally having a house to host in. At the dinner party, mother-in-law was getting a lot of attention for being engaged and sharing wedding details. Then sister-in-law decided to give a toast about how she knew her future stepfather was the right guy because he stuck around after that incident, the flowers situation.
Ah, okay.
She told everyone about it in detail, how he calmed mother-in-law down and made her dinner while she washed the flour off. I get sister-in-law's point, but it was humiliating. It also painted an unfair picture because she left all of the crap my mother-in-law did to me. Most of my guests were horrified, but this was supposed to be a nice adult evening, and she brought up how immature I was right after the college. Mother-in-law laughed, father-in-law also laughed too. He's her ex-husband, and he loves the flower story. But everyone else was in shock and completely ruined the vibe.
Yeah.
After the party, I called out the sister-in-law. She laughed and said it was a funny story. I told her it was humiliating, and she said, well, it's true. So I told her that as of right now, she's banned from my house because she disrespected me in my own house. That includes Thanksgiving since it's coming up soon. Mother-in-law asked me to reconsider because, well, you did do that. Talking about the flower incident.
Flower, yeah.
And because sister-in-law doesn't have anyone else to spend the Thanksgiving with. I stood firm. Now mother-in-law says she will stay home and cook for sister-in-law. My husband's mad at my mom for choosing sister-in-law, but said he'll back me up. Sister-in-law swears she was just kidding and that I'm overreacting.
Well, yeah, of course you might feel humiliated and everything, but when you make the choice to do certain stuff, you don't think about the output, right?
Yeah.
So, and now when someone is saying or talking about it, you feel embarrassed. So this is something, okay, of course you're not very proud of it, but
that's another story.
yeah, like, you taking things just because that person wasn't on your side.
But we should also talk about the fact that that was a pretty mature thing to do to the mother-in-law, especially
Yes.
when she was about to go on a date.
Yeah.
But then again, she was also a kid, but at the same time, right off the college, it means that you were probably what, 24, 25?
Yeah,
Depends.
no, even less
Even
than
less
that.
than that. I mean, I graduated when I was like, what, 23? Yes,
Yeah,
I
no?
got
Yeah.
23. So,
You are an adult, but at the same time, yeah, you're just developing your
that was a petty thing to do.
true.
Sure, the sister-in-law shouldn't be like hauling it over your head, but then again, that was your mom. That was her mom.
Yeah,
Of course, she's gonna be like, "Well, you did this thing, bitch.
yeah.
I'm gonna get my revenge."
No one is not going to be like going easy on you, and it's true. There were things that happened to you, and it was like unfair for you, but no one mentioned that. But they just mentioned you entirely in that.
Yeah.
That's also not very
No,
nice.
like she was being the victim in some ways. Like everybody was like attacking her,
Exactly.
and she did this one thing that just like messed her up.
So where everyone heard about the whole story, yes, understandable. You're going to get offended. You're going to get anger, but like this happened. Maybe it was like a payback thing. I'm pretty sure karma is going to get to the mother-in-law as well for doing something.
Also, can we talk about the fact that she wore a white gown to the
Gown.
wedding? That's also immature. So
Yeah.
I can't even like be like this person is wrong for doing anything.
Exactly. Like, basically, you're getting the karma.
Yeah.
Whatever that you were doing, pretty sure they also did the same things
Yeah.
to you, okay? But you don't have to go back to back just to prove something.
But then again, once you start like provoking and like poking a bear, at some point the bear's gonna attack you.
Exactly.
So-
That's how it comes back to you.
I
So,
can't even blame this girl at the end.
Yeah, it's a hot and cold
Yeah.
situation.
I think I agree with the everybody sucks
Yeah.
judgment. Like nobody's an asshole, everybody's an asshole.
Yeah, like the main thing is you have a reason behind. Okay, if that person respected you and was nice to you, I'm pretty sure this girl wouldn't do anything. but it shows the true colors within yourself, the mother-in-law, and the sister, everything. Because the sister also glorifying that entire story during that time in front of others.
Yeah.
Now, who does that? Don't you have other shit to talk about?
Yeah, exactly. How did that conversation even start?
Like, okay, the father-in-law, okay, whatever, that man did something. Yeah, keep it, like you say, keep it in your pants. You don't have to say those kind of stuff out loud,
Yeah.
That is for family moments. You can still, that's the thing, you don't appreciate or anything, you don't have people, they don't have the practice of saying something good within your family, but when they are out and about to show everyone, they will say, in this situation it wasn't a good situation, it was a
Yeah.
shitty one.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
So, next story.
Next story, okay. Okay. Alright, so it's my time, and this was not like a big story, this was under a comment. Okay, so the question which has been asked from Reddit was, what is the trashiest thing somebody has done at your family Thanksgiving? Okay, so this is very short,
Okay.
but very nice.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
curious.
my dad, RIP. This is quite old, okay, but I love my ass off. So, anyways, my dad, RIP, was in the early stages of Alzheimer's, but had always been a bit of a perv.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit of a pervert. Perv. But as his condition presented itself, he would say things that were shocking beyond description. For example, one Thanksgiving, 10 to 12 people, in the middle of dinner, as he was just starting to develop symptoms, people were talking about a woman friend who was going in for surgery. My dad spoke up and in a loud voice said, "What is she going to do? Get her rectum and vagina reversed so that anal sex will be easier." He wondered why no one laughed at his joke. Then he went back to eating his turkey. The rest of us made a note to have him see the doctor on Monday. There's a comment. The person who wrote this story, he have also commented. So then someone have commented, how the fuck did no one laugh at that?
Yeah.
And then he have commented, oh my god, you don't even want to know. Half the people there were women, and we all just wanted to crawl under the table. We were so mortified.
Yeah.
My mother was in the kitchen and didn't actually hear a thing.
Bless her heart. God.
But this was during Thanksgiving. Okay, so this dad started to do this. So I was like thinking, oh my god, I never thought about this. Like, for the people who have forgotten what shit stuff that they did, and they forget when this happens, they have dementia or Alzheimer's or anything. I mean, forgetting who they are and then actually showing your true colors during a special dinner is actually got to be one of the most traumatizing
Oh,
times.
for sure.
I mean, in this case, I wouldn't want to go back to dinner ever again. If I was invited. If I was invited, I would never go to a place like this. Not because, like, of course, the people will be nice and everything, but if there is a person like this, I would be the type of person who will laugh uncontrollably,
Yeah.
and I'll be kicked out. I will be the bad person in front of everyone.
I think somebody was they were waiting for somebody to laugh because I'm sure they were in like shock.
Yeah, I mean, if it was all men, probably they might laugh it off and just taking it out, but there were women, right? And this guy was talking about women, so I'm pretty sure the women were totally offended by this whole thing of the, I mean,
Here's the thing, it's such a weird thing to even say it out loud.
exactly. And he, like, it was his dad, right? So imagine the embarrassment. Okay, you can say, it's my dad, it's not me. But
But then
knowing,
again, the dad also had,
exactly.
you can't really
But
say.
I have a feeling like this wasn't like the first time these
Yeah.
kind of stuff have happened. So that's why he said the rest of us made a note to have him see the doctor on Monday. So pretty sure, yeah, this guy, even the son saying the dad is a perv, pretty sure that other stuff must have majorly happened for it to come
Even
to
before
this
he
point.
was ill.
Exactly, because I mean he's totally coming
I mean,
up
it's a
with
man. What do you expect?
like he's like a freaking pervert surgeon. And did you see what he actually said out loud? So,
How did he even make that connection? I don't
I
get.
mean, if you're losing your brains at that time, I mean, that's the symptoms, right? But how did he even connect those words to say that?
Beats me.
So when you think about that, so you're like, oh, anyways, that guy is sick, and then you get this kind of stuff. You can really wait out the wait out the things saying, can we really have mercy on this guy? Because yeah, we have to show empathy to because he's sick. But on the other hand, he said something like this: what are we going to do? I mean, it's not something normal that he said. Totally against women. It's really short, but it's very old as well. It was at the top of the most trashiest. Like, it was the first comment. It had all, I don't know, the arrows pointing up in
the
ready. Upwards, yeah.
Upwards.
And there were more comments. Okay, I can't. I only took this because the son who made the post, he had replied to someone. So maybe he replied to other people as well, but he actually replied to this, and that's the comment that I read, and I was laughing when I was checking. And again, my mother was commenting, why are you laughing? Woman, just give me my peace to laugh when I need to, please. So anyways, it was a very short story. But what would be your experience if you in a place like this and someone out of the blue says something like this?
I feel like working in my field, I like hear these kind of stuff regardless. So I'm like,
Oh, the naked guy at the
yeah,
reception.
oh my
who
god,
came.
yeah. That was the weirdest thing ever. Like, I'm trying to work and this was, hey, give me shower cap. I'm like, excuse me? Anyway, for context, I work as a hotel receptionist, and this guy came out of nowhere, butt naked, by the way, and he was just like asking, "Hi, I want shower gel and a shower cap." Butt naked again behind the door, but still he was like, "Hey, reception, give me shower cap and shower gel." He was an asshole from the beginning, and I did not want to see his asshole.
Well, yeah, you dressed up nicely. You sacrifice your time to be and do your job, and then all of a sudden you get people like this. So, well,
It's so gross.
it's part of the job, I guess. Well, I feel sorry for everyone and you for having this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
Next
next story. So this was also posted to Am I the Asshole? And it was
Okay.
posted 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay.
Am I the asshole for leaving Thanksgiving dinner early after my brother's toast to me? Today was a family Thanksgiving dinner. My brother Will, 32M, and I, 27M, were both there. I'm a recovering addict and have been sober for a year from opioids. I have done stints in jail and rehab. Dinner was at my parents' place, and few aunts, cousins, and grandparents were invited. Everyone had few drinks besides me. Right before we were about to eat, Will stands up, clanks his glass, and says he wants to give a toast. He's a little tipsy and start talking about what he's thankful for. Being together, food, yada yada. Eventually, he goes on to say he's so thankful that I am still alive and sober this Thanksgiving, despite everything that happened. The room got kind of quiet. Everyone raises their glasses, we toasted and we ate. I was beyond embarrassed. The last place I wanted that to be brought up was at a family gathering, and Will knows that. Usually, after we eat, everyone sticks around for another drink or two, but I bounced as soon as the food was done. Will texted me asking where I went, and I told him I was pissed and that he embarrassed me. He said I was being a dick and that he just wanted to celebrate me. I haven't responded. Part of me thinks I overreacted, but other part knows how I felt in the moment. Embarrassed. Am I the asshole? Somebody commented, have you considered the possibility that he was being sincere? And Opie responds, of course I believe he was. And another person says, you are kind of the asshole for your reaction, but it's a hard topic, so I'll give a not the asshole.
Either way, I mean, yeah, boys will be boys.
It's not just that part, right? I mean, it is a really hard topic to talk about.
True.
I mean, because the drugs and being sober, all of those things, people have very stigmatized opinion on it. And who knows, maybe these aunts and uncles didn't even know about the situation.
Yeah.
And sometimes people also don't want to think about that kind of an experience that your children went through, because
Moving on.
yeah, you're trying to move on from this, and this sibling is obviously being thankful for the fact that his sibling's alive.
True.
But it can also come off as, oh,
Embarrassment.
not just embarrassment, being like, oh, you're just like poking at old wounds to open
That's
them up.
true. Make you remember.
Yeah, make you remember the hard times that this person almost died from addiction and overdosing. So,
Well, yeah, him feeling like, okay, he was overreacting or being an asshole, walking out, all that, that was his body reacting into that, and that is totally normal. Okay, whatever said and done, he became better and everything.
good for him.
Good for him, okay? But yes, it's not like another, like no person want to get reminded of all the bad
The bad
times.
things that happened to them.
Yeah, but unless, but this also shows that you cannot really move on unless you heal the way that you think. Yeah, drugs or whatever it is, even if you don't do it, this is something normal. I think Thanksgiving or Christmas or anything, it's just how you are able to control your mind, the way of thinking. So in this case, understandable for your reaction as well, but at the same time, from the other brother, they might be actually happy for the person you are, but the way that he paraphrased it out wasn't a good moment and wasn't actually the good way to say it.
Exactly.
He could have just used 3 simple words in a sentence. I love you.
Yeah.
I am happy for you. I'm glad you're here.
Like he could have thanked the brother without thanking the situation.
You don't. So yeah, there is 2 things, and that's how we say not every person think alike. For you, that person obviously didn't understand. Your brother didn't obviously understand how you felt, and you also didn't see it, because for you your problem was bigger. So which means you still haven't technically moved on. Yes, you're not doing the same things. Yeah, normal thing. The thing is, that was a wake-up call for you to heal yourself further. You don't have to, as a matter of fact, that was your learning point. You went through something, a bad period,
Yeah,
and look at you now. You're
exactly.
doing great. You're in a great place. And this is also for other people. It could not be even drugs or
Yeah.
anything else. So,
Yeah, they're trying to move on and just think about it. Like, I'm sure they're like, I don't want anybody to think I'm a failure or something like that. That's what I would think at least. But yeah, there's nothing for you to be ashamed of. You overcame it. You're supposed to feel strong more than anything. But
yeah.
yeah,
So, you do
just
you.
yeah, forgive your brother. Give a hug and just like get over it. You'll be fine.
Yes, it's love. It's your
Yeah.
brother. So,
I think he was in a good, like a sincere way that he was talking
yeah.
about
I
it.
mean, he was tipsy, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm not gonna, like excuse ever of on somebody being like drunk and their actions.
true.
Drunkenness doesn't have to do anything.
No, but at that time, that is where people usually show their true
Yes.
colors.
I mean, what is that saying? Like, drunk words are sober thoughts.
Yeah, it's like
So,
you don't fabricate it, you say it as it is usually, and you forget it, who you're with or anything. You forget everything and you say it.
but then again, if being thankful was his drunk thought, it means that he was
Yeah,
probably in a good place.
good place, and he meant good,
Yeah.
not the other way around. So, anyways,
Also, it doesn't seem like he mentioned anything about the drug addict and things like that. He was like, I'm glad you are alive. That's all he said, I think.
it could be anything.
Yeah, but regardless, he felt your feelings are valid, but your family also goes through an experience when you are going through this kind of a thing.
True. It could
Because
be anything. I
yeah,
mean, we don't say it, okay, drugs or anything.
yeah,
It could be depression
yeah,
or severe kind of.
because the family is also being affected at the same time as much as you are. You are getting
True.
medically treated, they are getting mentally treated.
Yeah.
So
It's a big process.
yeah, everybody has to deal with it in some way, and this is how he deals with it.
Happy Thanksgiving in that
Yes,
case.
all of you, please go to therapy.
Suggestion.
Yeah.
Given from here. Okay, next story. So,
So the last story.
yes, it's a last story and I'm ending it. It's a bit long, I guess. It's okay.
It's okay. We like long things.
Okay. Either way, okay. The main thing, again, this is my story and from Reddit. E. coli at Thanksgiving. E. coli. Do you know what
E.
E. coli is?
coli.
E. coli. Like, it's a big.
the disease, right?
Yeah.
It's E. coli.
E. coli.
E. coli.
I see E. coli. E. coli. Okay.
E. coli.
Okay. Hi there. It's Canadian Thanksgiving, and my family is supposed to go to my mother in law's for dinner. However, she lives on a well water property that recently tested positive for E. coli with a home test kit.
Ah, that's always a good sign.
Everyone else is planning to go and eat basically as normal. My mother in law says we can just boil the drinking water, but she has not been boiling water for hand washing or food prep. She's acting like we are trying to personally insult her when expressing concern about the water. We aren't sure if this is something worth starting a fight about. We could bring our own food prepared at home, but it would definitely cause some discord. We also have two small children, one 3, one under 1, both of which have had health issues. Am I the asshole if I tell the rest of my family guests? Mother-in-law hasn't told anyone. We told my sister-in-law, but she said maybe it's always been that way. It's probably fine. Would it be wrong to just bail on the event entirely? Also, any insight on the risk of E. coli and prevention strategies would be appreciated. Update: we told the rest of the family. Thanks to the collective pressure, mother-in-law has agreed to only use bottled or boiled water for all prep and hand washing. We will also bring our own food and water. Thanks all.
Oh, well, yeah. When you like involve kids to it, yes, you have to be more serious, especially when the kids are so young and they already have health implications. What do you mean? Your mom is so careless when it comes to these things.
She's a mother. Okay, it's not saying that mothers should know better
No, no,
and should
no.
know everything for the best of their
That's not what I'm
ability.
trying to say. But then again, E. coli is not a normal thing.
I got it when I was in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
I was pooping everywhere.
Yeah, it's not. It's a very serious thing.
It's a very serious thing, and I got sick. My father got sick. My brother was sick. I had the life of a party for like 2 weeks. I had one week of gap when it comes to rest. I still didn't go to school, and the other week again I got sick. So, like my father cleaned everything, was boiling water. I don't know, kid you not, he did a lot of things at that time, and nothing worked. We all had to be taken care by my father's sister. So in this case, if they, I mean, even if you don't have children, I don't know how this mother is actually living and she's okay. Maybe she has immune system compare, but you can't expect all the other people to have
No.
the same immunity, right?
And they also mentioned the children have implications already.
Exactly.
So no, fuck no. That's where I draw the line. I'm like, no. When it comes to children, no.
No, like even if it's my mother and okay, I tried saying and they're like, no, 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 no. Even if they say we have taken care of it, I would still not go.
That is very irresponsible. Also, at home kid, you can do whatever the hell you
No,
want with that.
exactly. Home kids are not really
Accurate,
exactly.
yeah.
I wouldn't. That's why you go to a laboratory or something like that. And once you're being tested positive, that means there are high chances that you cannot like take it out entirely. It will take time for you to clean and step by step. So I forgot to get the comments, but there were some other people who have said even when they have gone to restaurants and stuff, afterwards they felt sick and they were tested positive for that. So even restaurants, these kind of things happen.
Yeah.
But knowing that it's your home, you got to be really, really careful. You can say, okay, restaurants, it's outside, what do you expect? It's not like home cooked meals, or you can't expect them to be really clean. But what's the difference right now? And going for Thanksgiving means a family gathering. So you're not going to have a family gathering, you're going to have a family reunion in the hospital maybe.
Ooh.
No.
You can meet at the embalm facility.
See-
home.
Seriously, like your entire family can have a turkey in a hospital if you don't do this right. So in my opinion, you making the decision even not to go, even if they say okay, you can bring your own food and everything, who knows, it can be still lying on the house cabinet in the air, maybe. I don't know whether it's airborne, but
I don't know. I'm not very educated when it comes to diseases.
but apparently I saw a lot of comments on this. It have happened to so many people. So what does that teach us for Thanksgiving?
Be more careful.
Yeah, whatever that you go and eat or whoever it is, no matter how clean and everything, you got to be careful.
Care about your surrounding, care about your
Yeah.
family members. Do not try to kill each other.
And don't cheat.
Yeah. Anyways, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful to be alive.
Thankful?
Thankful to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Basically, I'm learning new stuff, everything. So I'm thankful to learn and be alive in 2025.
Yeah. I am thankful. Thanks for asking.
Sorry, I'm like thinking, okay, what is he going to say? What is he going to say?
No.
What about you?
I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for the life I have. I'm thankful for my health. Sure, the life can be really fucked up sometimes.
Yes.
But we just need to remember that we are doing way better than other people, especially people from my high school. So that's my motivation. So, and I'm thankful for our podcast and our friends.
Yeah, that's true. Boom. Yes, that's true. I'm thankful for my friends, being in this country, actually, no matter what's
Yes.
going on. Okay. Really thankful for everything, and hope you guys are also going to have a thankful Thanksgiving.
Comment down below what you are thankful for. And while you are there, click subscribe and also like this video.
Thank
And
you,
also
thank you.
follow us on Spotify. We only had like 3 streams this whole time. And this is the 14th episode we have.
Okay, so yeah, just one.
Yes, one is
you.
all it takes.
Just one.
Anyways, one kiss is all it takes. I can't get copyrighted, so I'm just gonna stop.
okay.
No.
All right,
Anyways,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.